my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So if you're new here, my name is Adina Lynn. I'm consider myself a drugstore queen. Can make anything look good, I feel like, if that makes sense, makeup wise. I don't think you have to spend a lot of money, and I think drugstore is where it's at. I apologize if you hear anything in the background. That is my fan running because here in Texas it is hot. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself while we get ready together. So I got a new product in, and girls, I am so excited to play with this product. So this is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. So it looks like this. And then I got mine in light, which is ultra fair. Lightest shade. I don't necessarily like the applicator. I feel like it's going to get dirty over time, and it's already dirty, even though I've only like swatched this on the back of my hand so far, and it's still like the applicator is pretty dirty already. So it does just like squirt. It's a squeezy tube. You just squirt it out onto your hand like the Dream Coverage foundation. So I'm going to be mixing two foundations actually today. I'm going to be mixing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Tint or foundation in Nude Ivory, which is light and neutral, and then the Maybelline Dream Urban Coverage Spectrum Foundation with SPF of 50 in it, and it's 112 Natural Ivory. So those are the two shades I have. Now real quick, I am going to contour and stuff like I've seen, what's her name? Tati do. There we go. I want to contour under my foundation. So this is the True Blend Fix Stick Concealer in Deep. So this is the only cream product that I personally use, like for contour. And then I'm going to take my little white brush I got off a Wish for $100. Now this one is a little harder to blend out. Ooh, that looks so good so far. I'm gonna add a hair more. So once you start working with it, at first it is a little, as you can see, my brush doesn't want to blend it, but I find that it really melts into my skin. Like, if you guys can see that perfect line it made. Ooh, sorry guys, I have an ear piercing in, and it is sore today. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go perfect. I don't really like my chin to be as pronounced as it is normally. And I'm just gonna blend this down my neck some. Because again, I am gonna cover this in foundation, so. And then I'm also going to go ahead and prime real quick my nose area and then like my cheek area. And then I'm going to take my other primer. Where did it go? Oh, it's standing up, you know. And this is the, I'm sorry, I just used the Physicians Formula Instant Ready Face Primer. It also has the Maybelline Pore Primer as well. And then I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. And I'm actually only going to take one pump of this today. I'm going to really blend that in. And if you look, you can see that radiance really nicely on the skin. And again, I try to really avoid the actual nose with that product. I'm just going to use a hair more of this. Warm it up if I don't. really press that in. Oh, yeah. And then I like to pretty much just have that in the T-zone. Now, how we're going to do this is I'm going to put some Dream coverage. Oops. I forgot this one's pretty liquidy. Actually, both of the Dream Satin's a little thicker, but not by much. It's a serum foundation, and for my dry skin, by the way, I have dry skin, I like to mix this one up really well, and then squirt it. This one's a little thicker, but not really. And then I'm just going to put some nude ivory with it, just to lighten it, like, because they're obviously not the same shade. And then I'm gonna apply it. So I usually try not to put too much foundation on my nose to start, just because I like to put it in the end. I'm going to do half of my face with a sponge and the other half with a brush. Now, depending on what kind of look, if I need more coverage, I usually go in with a brush, and then I press over that after I've built it up to make sure there's no streak marks and stuff like that. And then I just like to really press that into the skin, nice and natural today. And then again, we're gonna do, so I use the Y6, but if you want to actually purchase, because they don't make the Y6 anymore, you can purchase the M6. It's just in new packaging, I guess, or something, and use code LauraLee for 10% off, because I love that girl. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I would give you a Tati code, but Tati doesn't do codes because she's awesome. I really need to wash my brush. And then I am going to add, I think, later, hold on, let me get in my close-up mirror. Okay, I have to clean my close-up mirror first. To be honest, you can't even tell I'm wearing foundation unless you look really close. So I think I'm going to use concealer if I need to, like, really... That looks really, like, natural on my skin. Let's see if I need to do some more contour. I don't think so. But I am gonna. Sorry guys if you can't see what I'm doing. There's like a really, like, rough piece of skin around my head that wasn't completely blended out. Okay. So now we're going to go in with our concealer. Where did I put it? And this time I'm going to blend this out with a sponge, just because I want to see what it... Or I'll do a brush on one side and a sponge on the other. And I'm also going to take this on my eyelids. Feels pretty hydrating. That feels so nice. It's really light though. Okay, wow, that has a lot of coverage. So I didn't even put like a full squeeze out on my fingertip. Or on the back of my hand and then onto my fingertip. Wow, I really, can you guys see that? That looks magical. It's not sinking into any of those lines I have under my eye either. Just like that. Now I want to look in my close-up. Oh my god, that blended seamlessly. Holy mackerel. Wow, that's got some coverage. So I do want to add a hair more and see if it builds any, because it's almost full coverage, but not complete full coverage. Where's my color brush? Okay, so I'm going to take this brush, which I also got from Wish. And I'm first going to blend it a little bit with my finger. So I find that's the best way to keep that coverage. Oh my god. This side definitely has more coverage. Oh my gosh, guys, this concealer, I've only ever bought like 3 high-end products. One of those being a palette, and that was the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Oh, my nose itches. Was the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, which I adore. And I want to get not the Jawbreaker, because that's a little too colorful, but maybe the Blue Blood, or maybe the Jawbreaker. Like the mini Jawbreaker palette. But this concealer I actually got on sale, one of the Ulta Beauty sales recently or something. So I paid like $10, I believe, less than $10. And my god, look how seamless that really looks. And it's not sticky at all either. So I'm gonna go in first. I'm gonna make sure she's smooth. And I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush. Not as big as my powder brush. My powder brush is like as big as the pan almost. But that I'll use for the rest of my face in a minute. But for under my eyes, I like to kind of cake it on the brush and then swirl. It feels so smooth. And I like to go over my eye and then under, and then kind of go back and forth a few times under my eyeball. And I'm going to take a little e.l.f. sponge I have. And I'm just going to set my nose. And then right in the corners. Actually, I want to keep this if it will let me. No, it will not. Okay, it stays in there. So now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder in one Classic Ivory 120, and this is the Set and Smooth one, so it goes with the Dewy foundation. I'm really going to touch my brush in there and then just swirl. Just that way, none of my face is really tacky. Then I'm going to take this brush. It's like a contour brush. I'm just going to set with this powder because I find that it works better to set the contour. So I don't want to add any extra contour today. I just want it to look super natural. So. And then we're going to go in with blush real quick with that same brush I just used a moment ago. And this is the LA Colors Blush in Toast. And then I'm going to go back with the brush I used for the under eye and just really seamlessly blend that. And then we're going to go in with this. I'm going to take the Malibu Glitz Metallic Shadow. And then I'm just going to spray it, and then I'll apply it. This is actually a crease brush, by the way, but I multi-use my brushes, to be honest. I'm also going to go tap in my finger. And then on this eyeshadow, just make sure that you really blend it, because I found that if you don't, it can look a little choppy. Take that same brush, and as you can see, I just really highlighted that, but I'm going to go in with this brush real quick. And then I'm going to go in with this brush once. I totally forgot I had bake on, to be honest, so. Now we're going to go in with that same brush, and this is the LA Colors Bronzer. It's a huge pan. It's 8 grams, and it's a little shimmery. Oh, that didn't show up. Okay, there we go. Very shimmery, but I find on a brush it looks super diffused, especially for your eyeball. So. And if you want it more pigmented, you should wet it, and then, so I'm just first applying it on the lid with my finger, and then going in. And then going in with the brush. And I don't want to take it up too high, just like to the brow bone, or the beginning of the brow bone, I should say. And then take a finger, whatever finger you want. I usually do it on 2 different fingers, and then take your setting spray. That way you can do two eyeballs at once if you do it on 2 fingers. So then you're just gonna tap that wet shadow. Just like that, so it's nice and a little sparkly. Just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use a Milani Lash Trifecta. I'm actually gonna point that up real quick. What is wrong with this sprayer today? So I'm just gonna spritz my face and then let it dry some. Get some hot air blown onto it apparently. And then now I'm going to go ahead and just do my lashes. No, 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 no. Move. Out of my light, guys. Sorry. Oh, I was supposed to be talking through this, wasn't I? So I'm going to speed this up, but my name is Adina Lynn. I'm 21 years old. My birthday is October 22nd. I live in West Texas. I have 3 rescue dogs and 1 rescue cat. And I work for an animal rescue, as you could probably tell by the having animals and stuff, rescues. So this is my final look. I think it looks really natural. And it was really fun playing with that, with all this makeup out. And like I said, I just wanted to go for a nice, natural look. So that's kind of what I did today. Just like an everyday. That highlight is so pronounced. But it's not too bad. Oh my gosh, that is so splotchy. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, so now that that's fixed, you can kind of get a close-up of it. So like I said, this is a really nice natural look. I would usually just put some lip balm. I thought I had lip balm with me, but apparently I don't. Usually I do. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Me just playing with makeup, being super quiet. So I'll probably do an over voice for this. Not quite sure yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh, happy 4th!